Welcome back, adventure crew. Are you ready? I hope so, because we are heading back to Kissimmee Prairie Preserve. However, this time we're heading back during the full pink moon in April of 2025. As you guys can see, we already saw a bunch of animals as we drove in, especially this little squirrel guy who was not shy trying to get to Mel's popcorn. We're going to see the full moon, a bunch of more animals, and take a little tour around the park. So go ahead and sit back and let's get started. So as you can tell, we have some wildlife. That is Clive the crow. He just hanging out, hoping to, get a little noshy. And you saw Sammy the squirrel just a moment ago. He was smelling some popcorn that Mel had on her chair. And then you saw the deer coming in. So a lot of wildlife. And hopefully we'll get some more. But we are finally here. And we are all set up. I'll take you on a tour of the campsite here in a minute. This is site 35. We were in site 28 in the last video. And in the last video, if you haven't seen the first Kissimmee Prairie one, we did the Area 51 Sanctuary, what we could see, which was an animal rescue place from the outside because they were actually closed, but they let us walk up and down. And then we also did Sutton Milk and ice cream farm, which was really cool. So again, I'll leave another link for it over here if you didn't take the first link at the very beginning. And we'll take you around the site here, but this is site 35, and I think I like this one more than 28. We have a nice open view of the sky right in front of us. So we'll be back here shortly. All right, as I promised, we are going to do a little tour. So we are in site 35, and as you can see here, site 35 actually has a decent amount of shade. Looks like they have done some upgrades since the last time we were here, and the sites are not super level, but fairly graded and leveled. This one was definitely raked, and there's more pea gravel down. So as you can see here, there is a pretty big cement post, but that's to help make sure you don't hit your power and water pole. And this has been updated too, and you can see it's got a pretty good height as far as where the spigot is compared to the ground, so I did not have any problem getting hooked up. We've got our power pole over here. So it does have 50 amp, 30 amp, and then two technically, 20/15 standard amp outlets. Mel is doing some ant work. You can see it comes all the way back here. Again, we still have a very nice open area here on the back. Nice big old graded area over here for us to sit down and enjoy the campsite. It does have a fire ring, so that is really good to see. Not too close to the neighbors. So again, these are nice big open spaces, and the thing I really like about this particular site is that you come here to look at the stars and the moon without light pollution, and this is right out of the front of our campsite area. So a very cool open area that we'll do some time lapses and night lapses for you guys to enjoy. And right out in front of us, which we'll do a full tour a little bit later, but right out in front of us opens up to just a bunch of brush. And again, there's hardly going to be any lights tonight. And Kissimmee Prairie does have a restriction on white lights. So you really do need to get either a red flashlight or some sort of red covering to dim any white lights you might have. And there you go. That is a review of Site 35. I'm not sure if this is in focus or not because my contacts are acting up. We'll come at you a little bit later. We are getting a much brighter moon. 10 till 8 Eastern time. Just got a nice deer grazing at dusk. Next up was a rabbit. He's just hanging out. Sorry it's a little blurry and dark, but it is dusk here. Oh, he's gone. All right, everyone. We are going to try to take a look at the moon here. We'll see. I'm going to be using my iPhone 15 to try to get some video. We'll see if I can play with it. You might be able to see it. It might just be a white dot. I don't know. And Melly's been videotaping so much that she has forgotten how to use her Nikon camera. So she's doing a quick refresher and then is going to come out here and try to take some pictures of the moon with her 600mm lens. So let's take a look at some video of the moon, and then we will end up cutting to some time lapses. I've got 2 GoPros set up and slightly different angles. We'll take a look and see what we've got in the morning. So enjoy some of the moon stars from Kissimmee Prairie Preserve. Morning. Peachy. Peachy. She's like, what is that? That's tall. Peachy. What do you see? Was that a horsey? Look,
I have no idea. But I've never seen a horsey.
I never seen one of those before, Daddy. I don't know what that was. All right, time to do just a very quick tour. We're going to do a more detailed tour later. I'll link that above when it's ready. But it's broken into 3 sections: the family section, the astrological section, and the equestrian section. So I'm just going to be quiet, and you guys can take a look here at the highlights. So Mel decided to stay back at the camper with Peachy. I, since I do have an e-bike, am going to go ahead and head a little further up and out of the park area from where all the RVs are. And we're going to try this side trail that supposedly takes you to something called the Gator Hole. I don't know how far it is, so we will see. As long as I'm not in an area that becomes impassable with the e-bike, we will make it all the way to the Gator Hole, hopefully. So, let's go.
I just went on a 2.5 mile hike for the first animal rescue.
Wait, there's two of them.
Yeah. Well, there's a mom and a baby.
There's two babies.
Oh,
Yeah. Holy moly. There's one that's in the cove of the tree, and then the other one right by mom. Well, there we go, everybody. We've got the deer and her babies. There's definitely another fawn somewhere. Right now I just see this one, but there's definitely two. The whole family. Oh, mommy's like, don't be going trying to get that. It's not lunchtime. All right, let's continue up to the Gator Hole. All right, showing you guys a little bit here of the prairie. Since the last time we were here, they've actually raised the road, and they've put a lot of this sand and crushed, I guess, pea pebble down here, but they haven't truly graded it yet. So it is extremely bumpy. I was trying to do it at high speed on my bike and about shook my teeth out. And when we were driving last night coming in here, we could definitely feel all the ruts. So hopefully once they get it settled down and they kind of graze out the droppings, because it's like almost like waves have come through and it's little ridges all the way down. So once they actually drag something to grade it, this should be very, very nice. So we have made it down to the trail, and it took a lot longer to get here because when I was about 3/4 of the way here, I realized my phone was not on my bicycle anymore. So I had to backtrack, and where I thought I lost it is exactly where I lost it, which was where the road was so bumpy about shook my teeth out of my mouth. And luckily it was there. Luckily, at least for the moment, it appears that there was no damage because no glass was broken or anything like that. But that was not a good start. Anyway, we are on the trail now. For those who might be thinking about biking the trail, it actually is fairly hard packed so far. We'll see if I run into any soft areas. But so far, so good. Ooh, this appears to be the gator pond. Because at least I see a gator. So let me get a different camera and we'll show you guys. And here's our first gator. I'm guessing this little pond right here is the gator pond. We'll continue to bike up a little bit more just to see if there's anything else. Another gator. And somewhere out there, there he is. Another gator. And then we have another gator. And then let's flip to the other side because there's even more gators. Gator, gator, bo bader, banana, nana, fo fader, fee, fi, fo fader, Gator in Kissimmee Prairie Preserve. We are heading back from our bike ride now. Back for a little lazy afternoon before we head out this evening to get some more ice cream from Sutton's and then a nice steak dinner for CJ's birthday. I won't take you along to Sutton's this time. We already have that one up. So if you'd like to see Sutton's Creamery, I will leave a link right here. Hopefully I pointed in the right direction. If not, it was on the other side. But anyway, if you want to check out Sutton's, again, it's a really nice working farm that has ice cream and creamery and a little area for kids to hang around and play, and some goats that you can feed. So it's a cool little place to hang out. But we've already shown that to you, so this evening we'll probably sign off from now until later tonight, where we do a campfire and also try to get some more pictures of the moon, and then end things with another time lapse of the stars. So we'll catch you guys. Actually, I'm stopping again because more gators at the more gators. All right, now we're signing off until later this evening. And that'll be instantaneous for you guys. 3, 2, 1. All right, everyone. Here is the rising pink moon.
Look how fast it rises. You can almost see the motion.
Yeah.
If you pick another fixed spot near it, you can see the motion. And that's what I mean. It's moving too fast for her thing to zoom, for her little thing to catch it when it's on the right. Are you good seeing what you're seeing?
That thing is huge. We'll be able to see it again here in just a moment. It's going through the trees right now. If you guessed SpaceX launch, you are correct. Give yourself 1,000 points. First stage just disconnected. Well, we'll come back if we see stage 2 ignite. Oh, we found stage 2, but now it's getting so far away that this is probably just a blur. How about SpaceX and the moon? Well, there you go, everyone. That's actually the booster coming back down. And it's gone again. But they do periodic burns as it comes back down to land. Very, very cool. I wish we just had better focus, but I promise that was the booster. We used a Kickstarter telescope that Christine had to catch this unbelievable motion of the moon. And that brings this episode to an end. Hope you guys enjoyed another round at Kissimmee Prairie Preserve. Before you head out, Make sure to hit that like and subscribe so you're notified when new episodes drop. Also, if you're looking for ways to help the channel continue to grow, consider becoming a member of the Adventure Crew. Click that join button to find out more. We'll see you next time on The Scenic Route.